Listen, I don't know if you guys heard about this team that's making some crazy free agent signings. The health and safety protocols actually have unbelievably recruited Kevin Durant, Jared Allen, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Where the NBA is in trouble in terms of the Big Cove really just permeating through teams and just postponing games. Obviously now, as of late, it seems like either wake up or you wait for your phone for like a couple hours, you check in, and it's like, yeah, the Cleveland Cavaliers don't exist anymore. They all have COVID, and the result is if your team doesn't get like a complete outbreak, it's like, Grayson Allen is going to lead the Milwaukee Bucks against the Cavaliers tonight, and it's going to be televised, and people may or may not be in the arena to see this because they probably paid to see, Chris Middleton, Drew Holiday, and Giannis, but they're all out either with injury, COVID protocols, because I guess all these players are kissing each other in the locker room, and it's just spreading like wildfire through the league. No, but seriously, it's kind of ridiculous. And maybe like a couple days ago, I feel like it was like, we need to shut this down. Let everyone kind of like recover, get the booster or whatever, and then kind of move on from there. Because obviously, like, no one wants to see these games where teams have 8 players and like half their starting lineup is out, and you might as well just postpone it because no one wants to see that. And no disrespect to the like 10th man on the Chicago Bulls, but that's not who's selling tickets. So I feel like, I don't know if it's like a money thing. I've seen that they at least want to get to Christmas to promise the broadcasters NBA on Christmas is like a big deal, I guess. But it really won't be if Bucks Celtics is like Jordan Nwora versus like Peyton Pritchard. Like when they promote it, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough, and I think most people would probably play with their new toys on Christmas than watch that matchup. So I think it's like, let's just maybe till the new year now, because we're kind of close to Christmas. Maybe we shut it down till New Year's. Come back fresh. Maybe new, more strict protocols. Because listen, Kyrie Irving lasted maybe 3 hours in an NBA facility before he was in the health and safety protocols. So, what does that tell you? I don't know. But it sucks because the season was gaining momentum, and now the outbreaks and everything. It's like I'd rather have 2 weeks off, or however, whatever, even 3, a month, whatever, and then have continuous basketball than try and do this weird, like, half-assed, like, bench versus bench games, or probably worse would be like, oh yeah, the 76ers have their entire team, and the Nets are starting like Blake Griffin and some guy named David Duke, which is brutal because that's like he's not an NBA starter generally, but also his name is the same name as a Grand Wizard of the KKK or whatever. Can't really add whatever. That's like a big deal. I'm pretty sure. I always said whatever because I'm not positive on that, but definitely like someone high up. That's tough. That's really tough. That's like, Michael Bolton in Office Space. Like that's, he's pissed about Michael Bolton. But if you share a name with a guy that's fucking high up in the KKK, that's like a whole new level of like, Jesus Christ. But that wasn't the point was not his name, but the point was like he's in the starting lineup. Some guy named Edwards is on the Nets. And like we're signing guys off the streets, people that haven't played for a while. Isaiah Thomas honestly is cool, and I think like he should have been signed probably before this whole like breakout thing. And like I'm all about having guys, have an opportunity, but it has to be in the right circumstances and not like this because, obviously you can kind of prove yourself, but everyone's gonna be like, yeah, well, you played 45 minutes because your team has 7 players, and one fouled out like 10 minutes in the game. So hard to really gauge what we're working with there. So that's my solution, is at least till New Year's. I don't know if a bubble's necessary. That seems a little extreme, but I do think if we could implement some stricter protocols, guys can't be going out and partying after games. We're going to have to try and keep it in-house. I think that benefits everybody, regardless of how you feel about vaccines or whatever. It's just not good to just have teams, like all players get sick and then infect another team, and just, it's like, that's a disaster, and you don't want that. So even like, I don't even know if there's a money argument to have about like continuing to play. Doesn't make sense to me in terms of money either, because no one's going to be watching anyway. So I'm a little confused, but Adam Silver, please, if you're listening, you need to take a break with this NBA business for a little bit, because it's just a matter of time before literally like every team is struck with something. So yeah, let's shut it down. Sorry to David Duke. David Duke Jr., I think, is actually what he goes by. So sorry to David Duke Jr. for your name, and also kind of disrespecting you a little bit, but like, best of luck to you. Just wait till Kyrie comes back, ? So that's my thoughts. I feel like people kind of agree generally, but let me know if you don't. Let me know if you do. Just let me know what you're thinking. I'd love to hear it. But with that, take it easy, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time.